y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. I hit that like on the way in, say what it do, how y'all living. We done made it past the weekend. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news. In case you're new around here, remember, subscribe. You just saw on the commercial. That's what's up. I'm glad that y'all around here. We coming out the weekend, so we gonna be a little slow. I had to find some stuff. I had to see what's going on out here in the street because obviously y'all, the people in society ain't really doing their goddamn job. Y'all ain't getting killed enough. Y'all ain't getting arrested enough. Y'all ain't speaking to the wrong people out of pocket enough and recording everything. We need y'all to do exactly what y'all been doing so we can enjoy our life and be entertained properly out here in these streets. Dallas is in the building. Say what it do. Say the D is in the building. Say what up though, Willie? What's happening? The 229 Albany, Georgia is in the house. Tampa, Orlando is in the building. Say hey Willie. The 801 Salt Lake City, Utah back in the month of 30 minutes of 5. White 23, 6 and your 9. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say we're popping past the leg of these 30 minutes of 5. Southside is back for the 30 minutes of that 5. What it do? Say what's happening, bro? What's happening? I see y'all. Hold up. Let me look at something. Bam. Grab that, pop that, do that. Come back to that right there. Shout out to Netflix for overcharging people and or raising their price. Shit is $21 now. I am confused. That's what they're taking from a player. I just saw that there from a PayPal. The 504 is in the building for these 30 minutes of 5. Damn. I feel a little funny. I don't know. Blood pressure's okay. Have y'all checked your blood pressure? Get your blood pressure checked so y'all can be out here living your best goddamn life so you don't fall short by mistake on purpose by having a low blood pressure thing going on. This is how you can live your life and live better out here in these streets. Listen, players is prostate cancer awareness. As all time, it's prostate cancer awareness. It's just a finger. Your prostate don't work. Your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la. Just be careful. I'm trying to keep relationships together. I hear in these streets say, love from Louisiana. Say, hey, my chocolate-covered nephew, what's happening? Say, ready for Pastor to put the good work in. Now we finna try to bless some folk out here in these streets. Say, hey, Sugar, Littleton, North Carolina, and it say like in at number 10. Say let's get it. Let's do it. Say the 502. Louisville, Kentucky is in the house. What's happening? Man. Orlando is in the building. Say the 305 is in the house. The 713 is in the building. Say who's selling Monkei today? Say Pastor, I hope it ain't over $38. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. Depends on what county, what state, which municipality that you in. The prices may fluctuate. But it is gouging if it's anything over $38. I'm trying to tell you something. Damn it, I know people got bills and you do too. And you don't want your bill. That goddamn out the hell on my back. Kind of bothered me. I thought something was on me. I had to get it off me. Look here. Let's go on and get into a little news. I don't want to talk your head off because as we all know, this is how we have to, this is typically what goes on when we come off of the weekend. We be a little sluggish, so don't judge me. Tell you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black, only God can judge me. He know my heart, all that fly stuff right there. Y'all, they is looking for a woman. We call her a baby. Let's go ahead. What? Damn it! I thought. Oh snap! So I got to grab another one because it's pulling up in a whole different player. So because it's pulling up in a whole different player, I got to change. I got to grab it like this right here. Listen, we looking for a baby out here. I think we still looking for a sugar. Look. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen, and I'm gonna point something out when I'm finished when this finished talking.
And in Oakland, police arrested a suspect in connection with a deadly shooting back in March. It happened at a gas station on 102nd Avenue and International Boulevard. Police were responding to a fight that ended in gunfire. They found a wounded man and a wounded woman. The man, Rodney Davis, later died. Now, police named the wounded woman as a suspect in his death. Tadra Braswell is now facing a charge of murder.
Tadra Braswell. I be pointing out when it come down to the stories about these babies that they stories be real short. That right there was 28 seconds. They be real short when they talking about these babies, but damn it, when it's a player, they keep them long and all that stuff. It's like they be trying to bash us. I hear, yeah, we may have knocked somebody off and all that shit, but y'all be trying to bash a player when he kills somebody. But when it's a baby, y'all put 28, 32, 40 seconds and shit, and we supposed to really get like a good feel of that person. It's gonna take longer. We need at least a minute and a half for us to get a real feeling of that person out here in these streets. I'm just trying to help. I'm pointing out the differences. They say that we equal, but I'm here to tell you that we ain't moving right along. I ain't need much gonna hold it. Hold up, because I just saw a few things. We gotta talk about the baby again. We got Should I do that? Okay, because we love the kids. We can do an attack. We can we can do an attack because we love our children. That's what's up. Alright. Hold on. Well, why they coming up in this different player? Y'all, I am having a problem because I'm pulling them up, but they coming up in different players. But if I hold on. You all got to bear with me. Because I don't know what the hell that happened to the system again. What are we going back to the mama? We got to go back to mama. Hold up, bear with. I told y'all that it's Monday. Don't judge me. I found it, y'all. Listen, we got a good mama. We got a good parent. A lot of parents is having problems inside of the schoolhouses and stuff like that. And the mom said that her son has been repeatedly attacked. That means multiple times attacked at school.
In East Bay, a mom in Pleasanton is worried that her son, a special needs student, is being repeatedly targeted and beaten at school.
And she's telling KRON 4 this has happened 4 times. She says enough is enough.
Say her son been repeatedly beaten at school 4 times. Okay.
KRON 4's Ella Sogamonian talked to her. Ella joins us from the newsroom. And Ella, what does she want school leaders to do?
Well, the mother says that Valley View Middle School needs to do more to protect her son, and it's not really clear what led up to these repeated attacks, but she sent us videos that show the same student going after her son at least twice. A mother says her 12-year-old son with special needs was assaulted at Valley View Middle School 3 times and a 4th time off-site by other students after he received a threat on Snapchat to watch his back.
When your child get beat like this and it's the 4th time and you a good parent.
And then the next day, he had one of his girlfriends take my son's hat and throw it on the ground and squeeze a bottle of water into his face. And instinctively, my son kind of pushed her away. And that's when the child started hitting him, punching him in the head.
I can almost bet this right here because this looked like a female whooping on him. Hold on, let's see.
Share 2 videos with KRON 4 that show the same kid walking up behind her son, pulling him down to the ground, then violently punching him several.
That's a male. My bad. Go ahead.
Times in the head.
I want my child to be able to go to school and feel safe.
That's right.
They don't have a plan.
While the mom believes not enough is being done to keep her kids safe, Superintendent Dr. Adam Clark had this to say. The Mount Diablo Unified School District staff and administrators hold student safety as our top priority.
Why do they be lying saying that we hold student safety as our top priority at these schools that have multiple events? They have multiple incidents with children beating on one another. But we take it like this is our most important thing, is the safety. It can't be.
Engage in fights, we attempt to solve conflicts at the lowest level. Conflict mediation and parental contact are used most often. When there is physical violence, we will hold all parties accountable through detention, suspension, expulsion, or police contact. We expect to partner with parents whenever possible to support students.
You say, teach your children how to fight.
The mother says her son and the group of accused students are being kept apart while they are on school site, and she was told that one of the accused students was suspended for a day. She wants all the kids that she says hit her son to be expelled. In the newsroom, Ella Sigamoni and Cronford.
That mama don't want a suspension. She want expelling. I hear in these streets, you want them kicked out the goddamn district for jumping on her baby. And I'm going to say it like this. I'm in agreement. Listen, we got to pull a Joe Clark. We got to pull a Joe Clark out here in the goddamn screen. If we truly want to stop the events from happening at school, we going to have to make examples out of these children. But with Willie, they just kids. Yeah. Same children whooping your children ass. You know what I'm saying? They beating the dog shit out your goddamn children, but you going to tell me, they just kids, Willie. You right. I'm wrong. Moving right along, I ain't even much gonna hold you. You was absolutely correct. Hold on, because damn it, I thought I had this one over here. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. It's Monday though. It's a Monday. Let me grab that, pop that, do that. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. You say, nah, if her son bought that fire, he'll be wrong. Absolutely correct, because you're not supposed to bring firearms to school, but we can jump on one another without a weapon, and that's okay to some people. Hey, man, hey, that's how we came up, and we feel like that's how our children should come up. You better fight. But then again, everybody should not want to be a fighter. You should know how to defend yourself, as we say out here in these streets. But listen, let me help all out with defending yourself. If you can't fight, every human being on the planet knows how to bite. We all know how to bite because, like, we chew food. So we all know how to bite. If you can just bite, you can win. If you can just bite, you can win. I don't care after the fight how swole your face is. All this. If you can bite, you can win. I promise you. Biting someone hurts more than keep getting punched in your face. I'm trying to help. Move right along. And then we got Atlanta parents. I'm in the A. I'm in Georgia. Shout out to Georgia out here in the street. Atlanta parents is accusing the schools for segregation. That's what they say. Here we go.
Modern day school segregation. An Atlanta mother claiming children are being assigned to classes based solely on race at Maryland Elementary in Atlanta. And now she's filing a civil rights complaint with the U.S. Department of Education. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy talked to both sides.
There was a pit in my stomach. You can't do it.
Shout that baby out for having her real, but go ahead.
It's against the law.
That law is the Civil Rights Act of 1964, saying you cannot treat a group of people differently based on their race, which is what Kyla Posey says happened when she tried to enroll her daughter into a second grade class at an Atlanta public school.
When the principal reached out to me, I had already given her the selection for our children, and she tried to sway me into one of the other two classes, the black classes that she That was her phrase for the classrooms.
Posey says at the start of the last school year, there were 6 second-grade classes at Mary Lynn Elementary. She claims all black students were separated from white students and put into 2 of the 6.
Listen, is this going on in your district? Is this going on at your churn school that the kids are separated? How would we know? We good parents. We don't, listen, we ain't going to no open houses or none of that shit. We don't care who in the goddamn class, as long when the child come home, that the child do their goddamn homework. Damn it, that's all we care about.
When she first told me, I was just kind of taken back. I didn't understand. I asked her for more clarification. I was like, what do you mean? What is that? We have those?
It's been a year since the first conversations with the school about the separated classes. Posey has 17 years experience in education, and her husband is the school psychologist at Mary Lynn with 23 years experience. She says she tried to make things right directly with the school, then with APS administrators who, in a phone recording by Posey, says the principal does separate black children.
Shout out to the principal who ain't scared in 2022 to separate and divide darker hues from lighter hues. Listen. You got to be a bold motherfucker. You have to be a bold person, a bold individual in 2022 to be in the educational system and separate children according to race. That's deep. And shout out to all the lawsuits that's finna be had out there. As long as y'all got proof, y'all can prove it. Do your thing. Get that paper. Let me hold something though. Go ahead.
Searched it. I confirmed it as well.
Yeah, I thought I heard that right there. Say Willie say her husband works at the same school. I can't take it.
And that Sharon uses specific classes to put black students in.
In a statement, APS says using race as a method for assigning students to classrooms is unacceptable. APS does not support or condone this behaviour. I asked APS whether they have investigated the matter or whether the practice took place or is even ongoing at Mary Lynn, but they have yet to respond. Posey and her husband have subsequently filed a civil rights complaint with the US Department of Education and say real change needs to happen at the school.
Yeah, the principal even went to school thinking like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is 2022.
We want to make sure that this practice is not going on. That's first and foremost. The second thing that we want to make sure, that administrative team, they need to scrap it and start over.
Posey also claims that there has been retaliation against her and her husband from the school. She also feels like the APS and the US Department of Education are dragging their feet in doing anything on the matter.
Ben Crumb, get my dog on it. Look. Her husband worked there. So it didn't just come, or it didn't just become a problem until y'all tried to put y'all children or y'all child into the school. But this is why I point out in a lot of situations, we don't care until it becomes personal. We don't care about shit until it becomes personal. And in my mind, that's okay. I just hate the people that be sitting back lying and acting like that they really care. And they ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be lying. We play too much. But I agree that you should feel some kind of way when it is personal to you. That's all right, because her husband been working there forever, and he didn't see that this was a problem. Hell, the teachers didn't see that the only children that is being assigned to them in the classroom is either lighter hue or darker hue. It's never both. I think everybody out there motherfucker need to be fired. Fire everybody or damn it, or stop the children from enrolling around there. Remove your children. Watch this. Remove your damn children, and once you get about 2-3 being removed, they will remove the whole staff. Let me explain to you why. Because students pay the bills. Without the students, they don't get the funding. Without the funding, they can't pay the teachers. You know what I'm saying? So believe in me, y'all go to removing the children that you love. you'll kind of stop having this problem. Y'all, we got to go. Damn it, I got to give y'all some information. I got to get the baby some information out here in these streets. Move it right along real quick. Let me go on and grab that, pop that, do that, push that. Right, is it here? Is it, whoa, hush, you about to say something. I wasn't ready for you. As we all know right now, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We've been speaking on it ever since Breast Cancer Awareness started, which is in April. But we gonna promote every day around here prostate cancer. That is what we're gonna do every day, all year, every time I go live. That's what's finna be pushed. But we also speak out about breast cancer. Shout out to Sonia for being a member for 7 months. Say that school said, F them kids. I'm trying to tell you. Do what they want to do at that goddamn school. Cause it's they school, they facility out here in the street. Look. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I really don't care to promote breast cancer awareness. Like, I really don't really care to promote it because it's already being promoted heavily. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everywhere. Not everywhere, but a lot of places. So I really don't really care to promote it like that. And this is why I have to take a stance with prostate cancer. Prostate cancer, because you don't see prostate cancer awareness everywhere. We just came off of prostate cancer. And I'm going to show you something else right after this one right here. But this is important. You know what I'm saying? And like, to be honest, like, if I really want to think, I don't give a about breast cancer. I don't care nothing about this shit. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like until women start to care about breast cancer, about prostate cancer, I don't feel the need to put my foot in the game for breast cancer. Like, I really just don't. Like, I don't. Like, I really don't. Breast cancer gets support from males and females all across the board. Corporation and every goddamn thing. We don't get that for prostate cancer. So, I would not support breast cancer more than I support prostate cancer. Can't do it, won't do it, never again, not no more. Nope. Shout out to Dale for the $10 cash app. He said, nobody gonna say so, I will say it. Say, a lot of doggy people be out here self-segregating their kids by not teaching them proper English and manners. Ooh, you took a shot at darker hue folk. Just damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. Proper English is a problem in the community. You know, but we got to speak about breast cancer because that's what's out here. It is what it is. But we will always promote prostate cancer more than I do the shit. But here we go, ladies. You got to learn, and I do love informing people. You have to inform people because we do talk about you got to check on your titties. You got to rub your goddamn titties. You got to check for the lumps. Let your man do it. Let your homegirl do it. Let a stranger do it, as long as it get checked. Here we go.
Good morning, welcome back. October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Patients are sharing their stories to educate women about the disease and the importance of early detection.
CBS 4's Naomi Rutcham introduces us to a woman being treated for triple-negative breast cancer, which is...
I've never heard triple-negative breast cancer, ever. I don't know what that is. Go ahead.
More common in black women.
Renee Williams gets mammograms and does self-exams with her family history of breast cancer. Earlier this year, the 52-year-old felt a lump.
My mom passed away from breast cancer when I was 5 years old. I always had a feeling that either me or my sisters, one of us would end up with it, and it ended up being me.
Renee was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. The aggressive cancer is more common in women under 40 who are black or who have a BRCA1 mutation.
That's why I put this here up. They talking about y'all dog hue. They talking about y'all dog hue babies in women under 40. Y'all better pay attention.
Who are black or who have a
BRCA1 mutation. Dog hue folk, your number's high. Pay attention. Go see somebody about your chest. Here we go.
One mutation.
Can studs get breast cancer? Yeah. To all our stud sisters, go get your chest checked.
Cancers are more likely to come back after treatment and have a poorer outlook than other breast cancers.
Triple negative breast cancer is a very scary diagnosis, but it does sound like there's hope.
Yes, absolutely. So
Dr. Sylvia Adams with NYU Langone Health says adding immunotherapy to the standard chemotherapy is a major advance in treatment for patients, including Renee.
We actually had a very early good clinical response and were able to take her to surgery earlier. And
Say, I thought a negative result in a test was a good thing. Now I'm confused. I'm trying to tell you something.
and she had no residual cancer at time of surgery, which predicts an excellent outcome and cure.
Say, I'm confused. Say, don't negative mean no. That's what I thought it was.
Patients with early disease, clinical trials are underway to better tailor treatments.
Make sure that patients have less side effects from the chemotherapy. Maybe we can do less chemotherapy in some patients.
I don't care what diagnosis you get. That doesn't mean it's a death sentence.
Renee wants women to know early detection is critical.
Sometimes you won't feel it.
Did y'all hear that? Sometimes you won't even feel a lump or a bump.
Go and get your mammograms.
The mother and grandmother is starting radiation. She's back at work as an oncology clerk and grateful to help others going through what she has. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Now, the American Cancer Society estimates nearly 288,000 new breast cancer cases will be diagnosed in women this year. Triple negative breast cancer accounts for 10 to 15% of all breast cancers.
You heard what they say. Don't take my word for it. You heard what they just said. Go get your shit checked. Do exactly what you need to do out here in these streets because they gonna add some stuff with the chemo. They gonna add some stuff with the chemo to try to help you feel better about life and to help you get over the breast cancer. There's a lot of survivors. There's a lot of breast cancer survivors. Yes, it is. And we always talk about breast cancer survivors every goddamn year. When the last time you heard of a prostate cancer survivor? Have you saw them in the media? You see them on the news? Do you see the big organizations out there for prostate cancer? No, but I ain't tripping. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen because we also talking about breast cancer. And this is something that I often say in organizations, companies, facilities, and shit. We always promote breast cancer, not prostate cancer. And it trips me out because the majority of these companies is filled with men. Remember, we just came off of prostate cancer month, wasn't it? No, yeah, that was September, or is it November? Damn it, it's one of these months. But it's the majority of males on these jobs who's supporting breast cancer. You can do what you feel. I get that right there. I understand. But when they tell why they support it, why? Okay.
Some Metro Atlanta officers will be wearing pink today when you see them around town. It is to show support for breast cancer survivors and loved ones lost to the disease. Joe Ripley spoke with a couple of Sandy Springs officers that will be donning a pink badge for special reasons.
A couple of officers. Remember, they finna talk to officers. Sandy Hills. Go ahead.
Officer James Graham joined the Sandy Springs Police Department in 2006. He felt the calling as a teenager, but nothing could have prepared him for the call that his wife was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Didn't think much of it because people beat it, so we figured we'd get ready for the fight. And, but she had a bad one, so she had about 5 years of fighting before we lost her.
Tiffany Graham was first diagnosed when she was 35 years old. There's now a high likelihood her daughter could also get breast cancer.
On the streets and stuff, I always could take care of that. I never had an issue. I didn't think this would come up.
Yeah, athletes wear pink for the cause. They don't wear blue for the cause, which most athletes are males. And we die from prostate, not breast cancer. But go ahead.
It wouldn't happen to me kind of thing. And then when it did, and I was so helpless, it just threw me on the back of my heels.
Officer Brian Crisp carries on even after losing his grandmother to cancer.
This is the second officer that they say supporting breast cancer.
His aunt was also diagnosed with the disease.
It's good to have family support when you're going through situations like this, and hopefully they can beat it.
Crisp, Graham, and nearly 40 other Sandy Springs police officers bought custom pink police badges, marking their support for survivors and celebrating lost loved ones.
I like how he pointed to it. Let me back that up. I like that. He's serious about it. He's serious. He pointed to it. He's serious. September was prostate cancer month. There's not a video or law enforcement representing prostate cancer month. There's not a video of receptionists across America supporting prostate cancer. You know, because the majority of receptionists is female. Hell, we can even say nurses. The majority of nurses is females. They didn't support prostate cancer month. The majority of teachers is females. They did not support prostate cancer month. What's up?
Survivors and celebrating lost loved ones. 11 Alive medical correspondent Dr. Sujatha Reddy says about 300,000 people will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year nationwide. She urges people to research their family history and learn more about the disease that she says impacts everyone in some way.
You get that yearly mammogram. That has helped us diagnose breast cancer at an earlier stage, and we do best treating all cancers if we find it quickly and at an earlier stage than obviously at a later stage where it's much harder to treat.
Everybody's
say because it's a dog man problem for the most part, Willie. You got a point.
Going to suffer through it. It's just, we're not exempt.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So they put these two officers because it was personal, obviously. But why like they didn't show any female officers supporting breast cancer? Or I guess they just want to do a short video. I get it, cute, but the majority of the time that we was talking about support of breast cancer, if it's not in a parade type form thing and they go into companies, they typically focus on the men supporting that cancer, that breast cancer, because we all have a mother, a sister, a auntie, or something. That's a lot of times what men say the reason that they really support it, because they have a mother and they may have sisters, aunties, and daughters and shit. But they never come out and say, well, I support prostate cancer because I may get it. Or I support prostate cancer because of everybody has a dad, a brother, an uncle. No, just saying. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash out. So they say Sharon Sharpton survived prostate cancer. Willie, whoa, Sharon Sharpton? No. Survived prostate cancer. That's what's up. That's what's up. And we need more people talking out about prostate cancer. But y'all can do what you want to do. Really, I ain't tripping. We got to move it right along. What did I do? Let's go on and get into it. Damn it, I did that. Bam. I got that. I got you right here. Hey, man. Oh, wait. What is happening with the teachers? Oh, I got a teacher. Hold on. But it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
I'm very scared.
What you scared of? Oh, remember the other day. Damn it. What that was, Friday? Friday night was somebody asked me to go on and talk about the teacher with the kill list. The kill list thing, right? Y'all do know when I did that, I had to take that out of that live because they had gave me a copyright thing because I used that video. That's what's up. So I had to take the shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I saw another video and I was like, oh, Okay, so this is a parent speaking on a teacher with a kill list. Here we go. Pay attention.
I'm very, very scared.
Scared, shocked, and disappointed is how mother Nancy Fuentes is feeling after learning a trusted teacher at her children's school is accused of threatening violence.
Them eyebrows, though, but go ahead, baby.
I'm shaking thinking about it because oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Y'all be too hell. Women, why y'all be so goddamn sensitive before shit even go to happening? I don't understand all that little crybaby ass shit, but go ahead, baby.
The first thought that came to my head was those Uvalde kids in Texas.
The Lake County Prosecutor's Office confirms 25-year-old Angelica Carrasquillo, a 5th grade teacher, is facing one felony charge of intimidation for allegedly creating a kill list. Police say the teacher...
Intimidation, so you can be... If you create a kills list, that's considered... what's the word that they just used? Intimidation. How is creating a kills list intimidation if people don't know who own the kill list? Go ahead, though.
Told one of her students violent and disturbing details about wanting to kill students and staff at St. Stanislaus School.
How could you send the student who reported it back to class while she was there?
School officials said...
Did she say, how can you send a student back to the class who had recorded it or heard what the teacher had done said? Back it up, Smidge. Here we go.
Details about wanting to kill students and staff at St. Stanislaus School.
How could you send the student who reported it back to class while she was there?
School officials
F them churn. That's what's up.
Say the teacher was escorted to the principal's office where she remained under supervision and had no further contact with students. After students were safely dismissed, the teacher was escorted off campus and police were notified. The teacher was arrested on Thursday and remains in custody tonight. Fuentes says police should have been notified immediately, and parents too, though she didn't get a note until 9:25 Wednesday night.
They were late on the emails. Listen, we had a teacher here who was willing to knock your churn off, but we'll let you know a little later on. You know what I'm saying? Because it just ain't that serious. But she had a point when she said, why would they send a child back to the classroom or to that teacher where the student just heard or recorded what the teacher had done said and just told y'all? When I tell you, we have some good people watching over our goddamn churn.
We live in a different world now where this, sad to say, but this is a common thing now. And I think staff, teachers, principals need to be better trained on how to react to a situation like this.
I don't think that they need to be better trained on how to act in situations like this. They need to just, I don't even think that takes training. Like if one of our co-workers saying, look, I'm trying to kill something and I'm trying to knock myself off. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of think that we should tell other people. We should kind of go to the authorities like immediately. Oh, you want to knock churn off? Oh, you wrote it down. Okay, we need to talk to somebody. Hey, but now, if we is just like in the lunchroom and shit like that right there, and you talking about you might want to knock off one of your students because of what they did, then I may be like, shit, I feel you. I be like feeling the same way about such and such. You know what I'm saying? But now you got a list. If you're trying to knock off too many students, then we got a problem. Man, you knock off too many kids, it cuts funding. We got to think shit through. Listen, it cuts funding. The less kids that's in your school, the less money that school make. I know. A lot of y'all care about the students. I'm caring about the funding. Without the students, there is no funding. So my main concern have to be the funding, because we got to take funding serious. So then we kind of got to protect the students. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you care about, as long as you're trying to protect the students, that's all that should matter, right? So if you want to knock off like one, all right, cute, that's regular shit, that's on like the daily, because, you know, being like a teacher is hard. I get it. But you got a whole lit. You trying to knock your whole class off. And class is typically 25 to 45 students. You trying to knock off like 42 students? Wait, bitch. No, we can't allow this. We is against that. We is against knocking off 25 to 45 students at one time. That's a problem, and we need to all stand together as one, as a unit, and say that it's a problem and stand on it and tell people, wait. You know, because a lot of people got a problem with the word snitching. Is it wrong to snitch on like a coworker if they got like a kill list? Should we tell somebody that our teacher got a kill list? Our coworker, our teacher, should no. Come on, y'all. Or would you be considered as a snitch and not to be trusted? Just saying, I'm trying to help. Say for 45K, say I'm telling, say I'm snitching, say angry bird fan. Oh, I paused it at the wrong time. Moving right along. Will you be considered a bad person? I'm just saying, how will the community look at you? Will you not be invited to the damn, to the cookouts and shit because you done snitched on the teacher? I'm just asking. Y'all, let's go on and get into the main event so we go on and get on up out of here. Sex workers are being emboldened, but I'm going to play one before I play that last one, before I play that main one. But it falls under the same thing because we have spoke about the sex workers thing multiple times, and it just keep popping up in the news. So since it keep popping up in the news and it's newsworthy, when we talk about selling that monkey, that's real newsworthy. Selling monkey is newsworthy. It's the oldest profession on the planet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may talk bad about you for selling your monkey, and they don't know that that's been a career way before they was even born. The only reason that a lot of y'all don't sell your monkey because you're listening to somebody else who hadn't came before you. You shouldn't put a price on your cooter. Well, I'm here to tell you there is a price on your cooter. And it ain't over $38. I'm just pointing something out to you. I'm trying to school you. A lot of y'all talk bad about females who will use what they got to get what they need because your morals is higher. Ain't that what he be saying? I have morals. I'm a queen by man. That's what's up. That's what's up, but you hunch for free. Broke dudes. It's hilarious. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. You say, what's the teacher contact info? Say, I got a question. Goddamn teacher gonna write out a list, boy. You big mad then. Listen, let's go on to put up on the screen real quick, man. Let's go on to get into it. These sex workers out here is doing their thing.
In Oakland, where a neighborhood plagued with sex trafficking demands an end to the problem from those looking to become the city's next mayor. About 300 people attended the San Antonio Neighborhood Safety Action Forum to see how mayoral candidates plan to stop prostitution on East 15th Street.
Ooh, that baby got to walk by herself. Hold on, sugar. But watch it, look. Look at all of these people that's in the crowd. Typically, it's majority females who is in the crowd. Talking about their community, you know, because we're talking about, it ain't no snitching. They trying to get that monkey off the streets. They trying to get that monkey out of their communities to where their children get to see this shit. But go ahead.
Those looking to become the city's next mayor.
Is that snitching?
About 300 people attended the San Antonio Neighborhood Safety Action Forum to see how mayoral candidates plan to stop prostitution on East 15th Street.
Get it, baby.
KPX5's Dahlin talks to neighbors about that ongoing issue.
I lived on East 15th for a long
I'm glad you pointed that out because I spoke about all of like the females that's there. You say all them selling monkey. See, and a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't think that they selling Monkei and they in like relationships. But go ahead.
It used to be a very quiet street, but after the city reconfigured International Boulevard, also known as East 14th, that pushed the sex workers a block over to this working class neighborhood.
Work class.
Every day, families are greeting with girls stopping traffic and soliciting customers. Stephanie Zarate pushes her stroller past the sex workers on a daily basis. Some girls in bikinis, others in see-through tops.
That's right.
I think that's appropriate, but I mean, we can't really do much towards them.
She says this type of behavior has become normal on East 15th. She worries for her 2 young kids.
Look at that body down there. Hold up. They thought that we were going to miss it, but we got to back that just a smidge it. We got to see in between the cars now. God damn it. Hold up. Shout out to 450s us for the $15 cash app. So hit that like on the way in. I appreciate that right there. Y'all look at
normal on East 15th. She worries for her 2 young kids.
I'm scared for them to see them in that appropriate clothes, asking me questions appropriate, and not having an answer to them.
There is an answer, baby. I have an answer for you. They out here selling Monkei to get what they need. Go ahead. And baby, that's something that you got. And when you get a little older, if you need like a McChicken or something like that, you can sell your box too. Do you think?
The sex workers are so comfortable in the San Antonio neighborhood, they have no problem standing behind our interview, waiting for Johns.
Them babies out there working. Go ahead.
Don't mind whoever is there. They're careless.
Because they cannot be shamed for selling that Monkei. A lot of y'all is shameful in selling your Monkei. A lot of y'all do the shit behind closed doors, but because they have the hearts of a lion to be out there and sling that Monkei, bitch, y'all mad. Go ahead.
Sad?
That was why her family came to this mayoral candidate event, not only to listen, but also demand a stop to the problem.
It shouldn't be introduced at the age of 4 years old that you're going down the street and you're seeing women dressed like this, you're hearing gunshots, you need to like learn, if you hear a gunshot, like duck down.
Family.
You listen, baby, you cannot be hoe-hating. You cannot be hoophobic. Can't be a hoophobic, baby. She said that it is not a good thing, like to teach your kids at the age of like 4 about slinging Monkei. I think that's what she said. Hold on. I think that's what she said. Hold up. She said something like that. Hold on, listen.
To the problem.
It shouldn't be introduced at the age of 4 years old.
It shouldn't be introduced at the age of 4 years old about slinging that Monkei. It shouldn't be introduced. But they know. Go ahead, baby.
That you're going down the street and you're seeing women dressed like this, you're hearing gunshots, you need to like learn, if you hear a gunshot, like duck down.
You should be taught that by the age of 2 months. I'm trying to tell you, if your child don't know how to take care of himself by 2 months, they damn near ain't gonna make it. And yes, when you hear a gunshot, you need to teach their little bad ass, sit your ass down some goddamn well. When bullets is flying, sit down, stop moving, don't be running. And if a baby is out there in a bikini on Main Street, she's selling Monkei. Stop talking about, I don't know what to tell my child. I thought you was the adult. Or is it you don't know what she doing, soliciting? Oh, the same shit that you did to get peed in to have your baby. But now you don't know what to tell your baby. That's what's up.
Families say they're also fed up with homeless encampments and the gun violence.
The Oakland is not a dumping ground, people. The Oakland is not a place that you come to you're gonna do anywhere else. And the Oakland, we're gonna enforce the law when people come to violate the law.
On the council, I'm the only one up here today that voted against defunding the police and making sure that we did not take away the police academies.
You gonna be canceled. Hold on, player. You finna walk around and be canceled. He was the only one who voted against defunding the police.
On the council, I'm the only one up here today that voted against defunding the police.
So that means the rest of the mayoral candidates, which is crazy for a mayor to want to defund the police. That is crazy to me. But here's one who voted against it. You're going to be canceled, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
And making sure that we did not take away the police academies.
Violence intervention and violence interrupters and violence prevention is equally, or if not more important, than the response only.
As the candidates were trying to win votes, the sex worker stood a block away. Many
Slang that monkey, slang that monkey. Y'all see that, baby?
neighbors want to close East
Ooh, what that baby got on right there, trying to say something. Do your thing, baby.
15th Street to non-resident car traffic. They want cops to go after pimps and johns and resources.
I don't like that part. I don't like that part. They always want to go after the buyer and not the seller. This is the problem.
Help sex workers to get away from this line of work.
Now we gotta help a bitch get off the street from selling their monkey when they out there by themselves. Hashtag no pimps. They don't have pimps. Hashtag without pimps. They need help to get off to stop selling monkey when they selling monkey on their own. They choosing to sell monkey. And then we make it, you not selling monkey if you not on the block. That's a farce. You in a relationship, you done sold your monkey. You just keep selling it to the same dude. Don't worry about it. I'm just pointing it out. Go ahead.
Why here? Why in our community, not somewhere else? Why exactly Oakland only?
Because Oakland is where they getting that money at, baby. If it wasn't money around there, baby, they wouldn't be on y'all block slinging that monkey.
You know, why do Oakland let people do things like that?
I moved down because I didn't want to raise a family in this environment.
Ooh, you may get canceled. You talking about them people, environment is bad. You moved out because you didn't want to raise your children in that type of environment with them old out there slinging that monkey, and you might want to slide up and get you some monkey every now and then for like $27. So you don't want to stay where you play at. I get it, and damn it, you got to keep it outside your radius. But one thing about it, you move from around there when them hoes start slinging that monkey like that right there, but you around there doing a damn report, so you know where they sling monkey at. I ain't saying that you got to indulge. I'm just saying you know where they selling product at. Do your thing, pimp. Listen, if you ever get caught out there in the goddamn street, I'm going to try to be the first to do the story on you. Just don't get caught. Do your thing. No judgment. Go ahead.
But a lot of neighbors tell me they can't afford to move, so their only hope is that city leaders will stop this problem.
And this is one of our biggest problems. We look for the people that we vote into office to fix the neighborhood problems. When we live in the neighborhood, the people that we vote in don't live in the neighborhood. But when we go to telling, then that's called snitching. Then you get hated on for telling and snitching, trying to get the BS out your damn community.
In Oakland, I'm Darlene, KPIX.
Darlene.
Earlier this year, Governor Newsom signed a bill to stop police from arresting people for loitering for the purpose of prostitution. That bill was authored by San Francisco Senator Scott Wiener, who said it was part of an effort to end discrimination against sex workers.
They put in the law because it was discrimination. Listen, we're not going to continue to arrest these selling monkey because y'all is arresting too many black and brown prostitutes. Remember that? Say, Willie, don't you promote moving if you don't like your neighborhood. Absolutely correct. Damn it, if you can't fix that motherfucker, move. Move into an already positive functioning neighborhood. You may have to pay a little bit more, which is it's gonna be obvious. You know what I'm saying? That you will have to pay more. We need security. We need community watch. Like if you're trying to do that, you need to get out the neighborhood that you in so you can raise your family in a better community. Do not be afraid to separate and divide yourself from that damn community that you don't like. I know. But you trying to move around non-black folk and stuff. Yep, because it's something about these non-black folk. It's something about these non-black folks community to where they ain't doing the shit that's going on in the all-black community or the majority black community. So, yeah, I think it'll be in my best interest to move out of these neighborhoods that I don't like, to move into a neighborhood that I may like. I don't. But dog, you people get clowned for moving out of the community.
Don't you remember? This was a famous.
Hell, a lot of black folks get clowned for moving out of ran down neighborhoods into a better neighborhood where it's better schools and everything, that we get talked down on. We get, oh, you trying to be white. You trying to do this. But it's crazy because as soon as y'all get y'all goddamn money, y'all moving to the big houses, and the big houses is not in the community. We play too much. We just be talking until we get an opportunity to make them same moves that we clown people for making. We got one more video and we're finna go on and get up out of here. The sex workers, damn it, we couldn't get over 500. We really ain't tripping because it is Monday. I get it. I understand. Here you go. Sex workers are emboldened to sell that monkey.
National City's mayor says a bill designed to stop police from giving tickets for loitering is now having serious unintended consequences.
Senate Bill 357 was passed in September. It decriminalizes loitering with the intent to sell sex.
Didn't I and multiple people say by this law passing, it's going to increase babies selling that monkey because y'all not going to be holding them accountable? I think this shit was common sense. Now it's a problem. Go ahead.
CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes has more tonight from National City.
I'm here at National City Hall where Mayor Sotelo Solis and other leaders I talked to say that stopping police from writing tickets for loitering is emboldening sex workers.
Shit. Shout out to Jonathan for the $10 cash app. I appreciate that right there, man. I do. Here we go.
But even driving home myself.
Ooh, little thick. Hold on, baby. Let me put you up on the screen, boy. If y'all out there in the area, boy, she out there working. Look.
But even driving home myself, when I see, a scantily clad, literally pasties and a thong.
Scantily clad. That's a new word. Big word. I hear in the goddamn street. Scantily clad. I ain't know that was a such thing. But go ahead, baby. Say it again.
Even driving home myself, when I see, a scantily clad, literally pasties and a thong, woman out there, I can only imagine that, what that person is feeling.
That's y'all problem. That's a female's problem. Feelings is y'all problem. I'm wondering what she's feeling. Feeling that baby out there trying to get that paper. You worrying about a feeling. Go ahead, baby.
City Mayor Alejandro Sotelo Solis says SB 357, the bill that repealed anti-loitering laws in California, will not officially go into effect next year, but
because it's already signed, the law enforcement is already hands tied, but it's also the boldness in the summertime of these human trafficked and the Johns, they're taking advantage of it from 10.
The Johns is taking advantage of the people buying the I ain't never heard this type of argument before in my goddamn life. Y'all say the buyers is taking advantage of the product. Ain't that what the buyer's supposed to do? But y'all using the term take advantage of as a derogatory or a negative. What do you mean?
And in the morning, till the lunchtime hour, to right when work gets out. And
we gonna act like people don't like the hunch all day. Say they taking advantage of the daytime, the lunchtime, and listen.
The boldness in the summertime of these human trafficked and, the Johns, they're taking advantage of it from 10 in the morning till the lunchtime hour to right when work gets out. And it's frustrating. It's not.
It's frustrating because a lot of home life isn't right. It's going to be frustrating for a lot of relationships out here. It's always been an issue to where babies out here, they selling that monkey, and the Johns is out here trying to buy a little monkey so they can get a quick piece of satisfaction and go ahead on by their goddamn way. People don't even understand that this is really why they don't want to make it legal all across the board. And I am in support for prostitution to be legal. I think you should be able to sell your monkey and be able to sell your meat is yours. I'm confused, but because they can't tax the shit, that's why they will not 100% allow it to be legal. They will just try to always go after the men. They will always try to go after the men and will not, I repeat, will not hold a bitch accountable out here in the goddamn street. And I'm one who support prostitution. Literally. Go ahead, baby.
So much, hey, we can't do anything. It's, well, what are we supposed to do?
Ooh, they out
and
there
so people are
thinking
getting
it.
more bold.
The track, everyone knows, is Roosevelt Avenue all the way over to Maine.
The track, baby. Go ahead, Pimp.
Over there, and that's what they do. You have the Navy base, you have all the semis parked on Roosevelt.
We talked to businesses and people who live in National City, and while they didn't want to speak on camera, everyone we spoke with says prostitution is a problem in the area. One business owner says he even leaves pamphlets, hand sanitizer, and masks out to try and help encourage the workers to pursue other paths.
So having the mask and the hand sanitizer, napkins and shit, that person believes that this will help a person pursue another career. Do you know that these babies is not trying to work a whole hour for $10? Trying to work a whole hour for $15? When if they got a skill, in 5 minutes, they make their money. Sometimes 3 if he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If a player's all charged up and she get on that thing going on the hell like goddamn business, 3-4 minutes, he done. He gone because he don't want to get caught. So he gonna try to get it as fast as he can anyway. Bitch don't wanna, a baby don't wanna work a whole hour for them $11.50, $11.75, bitch, that $12.26. Another career.
Peter Crivello's family has run Napoleon's Pizza in National City for 5 generations.
The biggest problem that I see is tying the police officers' hands of what they can do. It's not prostitution, it's drugs, it's everything else that goes with it. So I'm sick of seeing it.
Peter says this could
Ooh, wait, see, now that's probably why we sick of seeing some shit. Babies, y'all got to do better. Sugar, you need to have on a little skirt.
With it. So I'm sick of seeing it.
Peter says this could really disrupt the economic growth that National City is finally seeing.
Auntie, damn it, Auntie got to get paid too. Go ahead, man.
You can put as much paint on the building as you want, but if you're not changing what's going out on the street, then new businesses are not coming in.
Mayor Sotelo.
New businesses will not come in if you don't change what's going on the streets. And this is a lot of times, this is what destroys communities. And have y'all property value low because other companies will not even come into it because your community is so disruptive, I should say. It's disruptive to businesses, so they will not come and invest inside your damn community because you don't care about your damn community.
It says that she has sent a letter to Governor Newsom asking him to either repeal or amend SB 357. She says right now she's the only mayor that she knows of that sent this letter, but she knows that this is a problem that's affecting the entire county and the state of California. Reporting for CBS 8, I'm Kirsten Holmes.
You say the truck drivers can't be driving all around town looking for monkeys. That's why them babies are stationary. And that's why all of the military folk and the truck drivers know is right here. Damn it, they slanging Monkey on University in 7 or some shit. That, hold on, let me play it back. It's something.
In the summertime of these human trafficked and, you know, the Johns, they're taking advantage of it from 10 in the morning.
Do y'all understand that this is law enforcement behind this car? What she just got out of doing business? She just got out of a car doing business. Law enforcement is right behind them. But I wouldn't have been surprised if law enforcement would have pulled him over and arrested him.
So the lunchtime hour to right when work gets
just
out.
bag up.
And it's frustrating. It's not so much, hey, we can't do anything. It's, well, what are we supposed to do?
Right here is where we know that action at.
People are getting more bold.
The track, everyone knows, is Roosevelt Avenue all the way over to Maine, over there, and that's what they do. You have the Navy base, you have all the semis parked on Roosevelt.
We talked to businesses and people who live in National City, and while they didn't want to speak on camera, everyone we spoke with says prostitution is a problem in the area. One business owner says he even leaves pamphlets, hand sanitizer, and masks out to try and help encourage the workers to pursue other paths.
Say, Willie, how's law enforcement gonna be upset when they profit the most and benefit the most from streetwalkers? Listen. Law enforcement ain't upset. It is the business owners. It is the business people, the business community, and some people in the community. They have a problem with all of this high traffic and shit right in front of where you live at and all that stuff right there. But law enforcement really ain't tripping on it. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit. We gon' arrest who y'all tell us to arrest. But for the people that's in the community, y'all is backing governors and people who is putting the pen to the paper saying that this shit is okay in your community. Election is next month. Damn it, I say election. Voting is next month. I think this is the time to where you get to vote what? Judge and councilmen and all that stuff. Local. You get to vote for the local stuff. Here is the time to get on out there and vote some people out. Vote some people out who done signed some shit for your damn community. And a whole bunch of you players really need to be trying to vote people out who is making or signing legislation that really affects you as men. I know more females vote than men. Once we start to realize that the shit that's being put in play really affects males more than it does females, things will possibly get a little bit better, because we'll stand up and be like, oh, hell no, you want to do this? This affects me. See, when we start voting like this affects me, you will start paying attention to the people who is even running for office. You will pay attention to what that person say that they stand on. If we can watch sports Saturday and Sunday, we can watch college football and we can watch pro football all day. You can at least look up what your politicians is standing for before we go to vote in November. You can at least take an hour. I would think so. 30 minutes, an hour. Nah. You don't care about that shit? Cute. Don't do it. Shout out to the Swaggy Deacon for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Say, Willie, times are funny because they will let the alphabet community have wild parades, but upset at the way streetwalkers' clothing choice. I'm in agreement. I am in agreement. Now that you said it, I'm glad that you said it, because that's a point. They be that. Have y'all seen some of these LGBT parades? And have y'all seen them to where they also have kids at the parades? The females is out there with no clothes on, with maybe paint over their nipples and maybe paint over their monkeys. The fellas is out here. Fellas is out here with some over their meat and or thongs and shit. Some had their meats out. Some had their meats painted. And they're around the children. And they celebrate it. They celebrate it. Oh my God, they're not talking about the trashy clothes that they're wearing. And I really don't even understand. How is that a celebration for the LGBT to be outside all naked and shit? What does that have to do with you liking the same sex? I really don't understand that. I really don't. Shout out to the Swaggy Deacon for the $1 cash app. So you got my vote for office, Pastor. Listen, I've been thinking about it, which in like the next 3-4 years or something like that, I may run for some type of office or something, man. I got to do something out here. She said they mad at women who taking care of business. Listen, I feel like this. if we have a problem with the way that the street walkers and the female sex workers are out here, we should have a problem with the pride parades and the way that they dress and carry themselves too. I really, really do. They're showing your meat on Rainbow Day, I'm trying to. Boy, they out here, boy. When y'all see some of these goddamn videos of what really goes on at these parades, you like, and this shit is allowed? Nudity in public like this is allowed? Wow. It's deep. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back because you done made it to the end of the nightly news. Appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. We're finna go on and get on up out of here. I do understand it's Monday, so we moving just a little bit slow with the news and everything. I'm trying to get my feel in. I done slept too damn hard. It is what it is. But we will be back at 8 o'clock. We got to come back for the nightly news. Give y'all a little something out here in the streets. I appreciate everybody for rocking with a player. That's what's up. Remember, watch 2316 your 9 at all time. You say it's a freak show. You say they should have a streetwalker day. Absolutely. Ooh, that shit that'll be popping. Ooh, that'll be popping. And like they get to sell it at the same time that they out here. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Do your thing. Say people in New York complaining about the parade in New York, all the nudity in front of the kids, I'm trying to tell you. But we love the kids, though. We love the kids. We don't want to sexualize the children. A whole parade. I'm trying to tell you shit. I show up to the whole parade. I'm trying to be right now and do some interviews, something like that right there. You say, have a wonderful day, family. Listen. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here because the player got to make a move. Player got to do some strange things out here in the street, try to get that paper. Whoa, I did something wrong. Wait a minute. I pressed the wrong button. But there it is, though. Listen. Y'all have a wonderful time. I appreciate y'all for showing up and showing out as y'all do. We almost at least got to 400, but I appreciate y'all for being around here. We're going to come back a little bit later. Y'all have a good one. I done hit that damn button. I see y'all tonight.